So, hi guys, sorry about this, has kind of been a bit of a change because I thought I'd recorded something but then I hadn't. Anyway, so we were on about the the Vigneron magazine loader. So here it is. I put it in here. It's now replaced the wooden one which I had in here, which is now in this one here, which is my tan one, my DAK one, and this, just the standard green one, is the one that I like the most, so I'm going to use it the most. And so yeah, that's going to be the one that I have all my Vigneron magazines in. This has the Norwegian MP40 mags and the original mags that I have in it, and it also has the other ammo pouch has one Vigneron mag in. I'm going to show you how this works now. So, one Vigneron Mag Loader starts off like this. Take one Vigneron magazine, and all we do, fold it out like that, so it's round like that, make sure it's like this, then you get your ammo. Obviously these are all inerts because that'd probably be illegal to have live iron mill. So take it, put the 9mm in like that. Now what you need to do is you need to squeeze the magazine, hold it quite tight with one hand, and then push down firmly with the other, and you can see that it just pops in there like that. And what you do is push down again. Now you're ready for the next one in. Next one in. Next one in. And so on until you've loaded up the entire magazine. Now, the most I managed to fit in here is 15 inerts and blanks, and then once you're finished, you just lift this little tab up here. So like I was saying before, the camera ran out of batteries, lift this lever up and it slides off, and then you put it back into the carrying position, which is just like that. Take your magazine with your ammo in, stick that in the ammo pouch, close that up, then take the loader, and stick it in the pouch like so. And there you have it. One magazine with ammo in, mag loader back in the travelling case. Now, the awesome thing about it is Vigneron magazines are literally the same as World War II MP40 magazines, with just some slight small differences, and I'll show you why. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so if I cough, sorry about that. That is the one big mag that I have in the MP40 ammo pouch. This is my MP41 magazine. It's in the one that's the same as an MP40, just missing out the bit that hooks over the side of the vehicle, and it's got a wooden stock. Sorry, but that still fits MP40, just standard MP40. So here is the standard MP40 magazine, this one here. Get rid of the MP41 magazine, because that's not applicable really to what we're trying to compare. So first things first, the big thing that you'll notice, which is the difference between them, is the MP40 magazine says MP38U40, which means MP38 und 40, or MP38 und 40. So yeah, that's basically the big difference. And then there's nothing there on the Vigneron. It just says Vig M1 and the D with circle. I believe the D with the circle means the company manufacturer's markings. So we both put them side by side like this. They are very similar. So one of the big differences after that is the fact that this, you can see it's got a seam running all the way down there. This one, the Vigneron doesn't, whereas the MP41 does. And they're very similar here. As you can see, both of them, the plate of the magazine loops round the edges and the front. This one's worn off a little bit and is a bit shorter than the Vigneron one, or the MP41 is shorter than the Vigneron one. If you have a look, they're almost the same width, I'd say. They're very similar width. And if you turn them around this way, they each have the lines, the only difference being that the MP40 lines go down a little bit further than with the Vigneron. So they still have the same two lines going down there. Another difference is the fact that the MP40 magazine has this section going down just a little bit lower than the Vigneron magazine. Another difference is that the MP40 magazine has this line across there and a large bulge there, and where you can feel and you can see that it's actually, the whole section comes higher here and then higher still in that part, whereas with the Vigneron it doesn't have that at all. It just has this little raised section there. Another difference between them is this is where the bit that holds it in place in the magwell, the magazine catch, is, and as you can see with the MP40 it's a lot smaller than with the Vigneron. However, that should still mean that the Vigneron mags fit the MP40. So yeah, but I mean, apart from that, I mean, that part there and that part there, they're basically virtually the same. Now I'll take the other Vigneron mag just to show you the similarities between these parts. You see that they each have a hole there. The only difference is really that that one's slightly less of a slope, whereas that's more of a kind of a sharper slope. It goes deeper down, so you can really see the hole in the bottom of the magazine floor plate, well, the magazine spring, whereas it's slightly harder to see it on the MP40, which I suppose in a way is good because it means that less dirt will get into the magazine, whereas with this, a whole lot more dirt will get into the magazine, which is not very desirable at all. Just another small difference that I've noticed. This could just be a manufacturing flaw, but the MP40 mag has a little line there, the Vigneron doesn't. But, I mean, these are all incredibly minor details, like so small I think they'll literally be inconsequential. Another point that I noticed at the back of the magazines, Vigneron is on the left, by the way, MP40 on the right. You can see that the MP40 mag has 32 marked there, and that, which is where the 30-second round would be, you'd be able to see the bottom of the 30-second round there, whereas Vigneron mag does not have that. Another small difference is that the Vigneron has a separate back part. You can actually see there, it's actually a separate part to the rest of the magazine, whereas the MP40 is all one machine piece. This means it has to have little bits holding the back essentially to the sides. This makes it more complicated to make and weaker than if it's just a whole. And if it's just the whole thing is one piece and just welded at the front. And it also means that you can't have a 30-second round hole there, because it would be drilling through two pieces of metal, and at the point it is, it would be just above one of those little rivets, and that will weaken the connection between that hole and that one there. So then it would just, the metal crack, or could potentially crack, and then the magazine could be damaged and made unusable, or duck could get in, etc. They're just some small points about it, but I mean, they're just so minuscule details about it. The differences, I think, in my opinion, don't really matter. The Vigneron mags are fine for World War II German reenacting, in my opinion, because they just literally, they look identical to the German magazines, the MP40 magazines. If you look, they are exactly the same width as an MP40 magazine. In fact, I think the MP40 magazine might be a teeny bit larger. Anyway, so yeah, they look almost aesthetically the same. In fact, I'd say they are the same almost. But I mean, just apart from those small little details, I think they're absolutely fine for reenacting Vigneron mags. And it's also, they're very good for if you're in battles, because that means that you don't have to have an original mag in a battle, because if you have a lovely original mag in a battle and it gets broken, that would be a real shame. Whereas with a Vigneron, thousands, probably millions were produced. I'm not sure on the figures, but it wouldn't matter as much, because a whole lot more of those were made post-war, probably using machines that made these, because I heard that FN got a whole load of the German machinery from Mauser and other factories to kind of compensate them for when they were being used by the Germans after the war, and kind of just as the Belgians decided, hey, Germany's now a free zone, we get to take what we want, like virtually all the Allies did.